What happened to Jesus between the ages of 12 and 30? The Bible suddenly goes silent 18 mysterious years. Completely unrecorded, some say he lived quietly in Nazareth, others claim he traveled the world to Egypt, India, or even Tibet learning sacred wisdom. These are the lost years of Jesus. And today, we're uncovering the theories, the history, and the mystery. The last time the Bible mentions young Jesus is in Luke 2 verse 46, when he's 12 astonishing scholars in the temple, then nothing, no mention of his teenage years, his 20s. Until he suddenly reappears at age 30, baptized by John, ready to begin his divine mission. What happened in between? Where was he, and why the silence? The most accepted explanation is the hidden life at Nazareth. According to tradition, Jesus stayed in his hometown working as a carpenter beside Joseph, living in humility, preparing quietly for his calling. This view paints those lost years not as a void, but as a season of obedience, learning, and silent strength. Before he preached to the world, he lived among the ordinary, showing holiness in daily work. But outside the Bible, ancient legends tell a different story. In the late 19th century, a Russian traveler named Nicholas Notovich claimed to have found a Tibetan manuscript in a monastery in Ladakh. It spoke of Isa, the Blessed One, a wise man from the West who studied the sacred laws in India and taught compassion and truth before returning to his homeland. Some believe Isa was Jesus learning from sages and yogis, spreading light across cultures before his ministry in Judea. Though historians debate this fiercely, the story refuses to die. It connects East and West, as if the divine truth he carried had roots in every nation. Another theory places Jesus in Egypt, the land that sheltered him as an infant. Some scholars suggest he may have studied with the Essenes, a Jewish sect devoted to purity, prophecy, and spiritual discipline. The Essenes lived near the Dead Sea, where the famous scrolls were found, texts that echo ideas of repentance, baptism, and inner light, concepts that appear later in Jesus' teachings. Could he have spent his lost years among them, preparing spiritually before stepping into the public eye? Whether he stayed in Nazareth or traveled across continents, one truth remains: those silent years were not wasted. They were the hidden roots of his ministry, the unseen preparation for the mission that would change the world. Maybe the silence itself is the message that greatness grows in the quiet, far from the spotlight. The lost years of Jesus remind us that even the Son of God had a season of waiting, learning, and growing. We may never know exactly where he was, but perhaps that's the point. His story invites us to seek truth, not just in history, but in our own hidden years of faith. If this mystery moved you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this story with someone searching for truth. And tell me in the comments, where do you think Jesus was during his lost years?